Hey, y'all ain't never stayed in no motel slash hotel, whatever. Y'all really be killing me. Like, I know some of y'all probably sleep on satin and silk right now, but bitch, you slept on cotton before. Hey Temps, it's me, the Tempers. Welcome back to my channel. I would like to address the fact that I am a little offended that you guys do not like my Tempers talk. A real temp would know with every story time comes a great lesson. Being an influencer is really a lot. Having your own business and, actually putting these videos out and recording them when you want to, that's the luxury in it. Luxury is freedom. Okay, so I have been reached out by a couple of brands. The brands that have been reaching out to me probably have been like little jewelry brands and, little shirt brands or whatever. And I don't see myself really spending $80 on a t-shirt. I'm doing a lot of research behind this stuff, y'all. Like, I just now have gotten into TikTok for real, but how these girls actually getting these free wigs and stuff like that, these companies are actually reaching out to them and are saying, hey, I'm getting ready to send you a wig, send me your address, you promote it, and we'll see if somebody, buys from this company. If that's the case, then here's the promo code. But if that's not the case and no one buys, then you just keep the wig and moving forward. And so this brings me on into the fact that I do have a smaller audience or whatever because I'm not paying for y'all. And look, before I go any further, I do want to put out there that comparison is the thief of joy. I sometimes compare myself to people who just actually putting videos on TikTok and their channels like taking off real fast. They getting 10,000 subscribers or 10,000 followers and da da da. I'm there. Sometimes I'm there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also not oblivious to the fact that being a long form creator and then jumping to being a short form creator is not easy. So I'm just gonna stay in my lane and y'all fuck with me as y'all please. I'm not trying to be a victim to my situation and try to put this off on y'all. I just know that my journey is different. And all right, y'all. So in this video, I told y'all that I wanted to talk about friends who choose niggas over their friends. So this is actually a temper submission. And y'all, I kind of wanted to speak from, first person. Like I was going to put myself in homegirl's shoes, but I can't. I ain't never been in a situation like this before. Like I have been in a situation where my friends have chose their nigga over me or whatever, and we have fell out and we did what we did. This shit right here, homegirl, I would not. Okay, y'all. So we all know that Miami is the death of friendships. It's the cemetery for friendships. I originally wanted to go to Miami for my birthday this year, y'all, but we ended up going to Tampa, and I'm very grateful for it because which brings me back to you're going to have to join the membership to get the tea on the last story. But this ain't all about me. I'm doing a whole bunch of shameless plugging, but this is my fucking channel. Miami is the death of friendships. If you don't know the person if you don't really, really know the person that you're actually going to Miami with, then you don't know this bitch. And you need to keep that in the back of your mind. Okay. The girl, we just gonna name her Tiffany, and then we're gonna name the other girl Kayla, okay? So Tiffany and Kayla are best friends. They have been friends from elementary, middle school. They have been best friends for a very long time. Now Tiffany, let's start with Tiffany. Tiffany already has a child, okay? So Tiffany has already spent her time of being boy crazy. She was in like a manipulated situation, and so she kind of like got herself out of that situation. But Kayla don't have no kids, y'all. So me personally, I'm not trying to make this story about me, y'all, but the last episode that I had or whatever, me and my friend, we got into it, and she was saying like, oh, I just hate niggas or this and that. Now let me tell you my situation with niggas, okay, y'all? First of all, I feel like when niggas approach me, they feel like they have gotten away with so much with y'all that when they approach a bitch like me, Not only can they get in their mind that I'm not stupid, they start believing that I'm a little crazy because I don't believe the bullshit. I'm gonna get off topic, but I'm back on topic now. So Kayla is dating this guy Brandon. We're gonna put dating in, quotation marks because we don't really know or whatever. But anyway, Kayla finds that she's getting caught up in Brandon. Like, she's sleeping with him and stuff like that. But sometimes when a man can pick up on the fact that you are giving away your coochie just to find a relationship, now he can get in your head. Now he can manipulate you.
You can fuck my homeboy and he can give us some money. And if you don't do this, you don't love me.
And so now Brandon understands that he got her head wrapped up. So Brandon feel like, if she's this manipulative, she got to be hanging with other stupid bitches too. No, he end up inviting her and homegirl to Miami and da-da-da. So the homegirl like, oh shit, bitch, we're going to Miami and your nigga gonna pay for it. I think they stay in Houston. Girl, don't beat me up if I got this wrong, but I'm gonna just say y'all stay in Houston. She find a babysitter, she pack her bags, boom. The flights are booked, da-da-da-da. So, mind y'all, they got to Miami, but they didn't know where they were staying at or nothing like that. Brandon took his ass out there ahead of them because he was already in cahoots with somebody else that was doing some sex trafficking shit. He already went down there to handle his business to get into play or whatever. But he had booked the hotel. What is it? The hotel or the motel? Which one with the outside apartments? Like, I said the outside apartments. Which one is it with the outside rooms? Like, is that the motel? Let's not act like y'all ain't never stayed in no motel / hotel, whatever. Y'all really be killing me. Like, I know some of y'all probably sleep on satin and silk right now, but bitch, you slept on cotton before. So Brandon books a motel with the outside rooms or whatever. And y'all, Tiffany not really tripping in the beginning because she know Kayla likes this guy or whatever, and we all going through stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially during the pandemic, and everybody scamming around that time, and this is exactly when it happened, but everybody scamming around that time, and this is the shit. So Kayla and Tiffany show up to this motel. They getting comfortable. Brandon telling her he taking them to a club later on that night. Da da da. So of course Tiffany like she not thinking much of it. She getting dressed. They get ready and Brandon come picks them up. They go to the club. They having a good time, and then they get back to the room. And so Brandon not doing anything in the beginning, but then he comes in at night. I guess he was drunk. He could have been like off that. I don't know what y'all be doing for real because sometimes y'all do that too.
If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help.
So Brandon came in the room and he was just like, y'all, let me get y'all phones and stuff like that. And so Tiffany was just like, why you need my phone? Like, I got to call my child. I need to see how you doing, da da da. He was like, girl, let me see your phone. Like, I got to show you something. Oh, y'all, we got a party next door y'all need to come to. And so she was like, no, I don't feel like partying no more. Like, we just came in tonight, this is and that. Kayla is looking at Tiffany like, don't fuck this up for me because this is my nigga. So maybe Kayla didn't even know none of this shit was going on. But anyway, her and Tiffany are now in this situation, and Tiffany don't know what to do because this man has now taken her damn, phone from her. I really don't even know how they got through life without a damn phone. Like, y'all, this really be our only means to 911 now. And then can you imagine back then we couldn't even find service in some places? Now they got it where you can call 911 without the service, but still if you get a fucked up dispatcher, she'll play your ass on the phone unless she can't hear you. They have given Brandon their phones and so Kayla has persuaded Tiffany into like, girl, come on, girl, like, we going to the party next door. Of course he gonna give us our phone back. Maybe it's one of those parties where we can't record. What if it's like one of those, I don't know what y'all be on, but Kayla was just like, come on, girl, let's go to the party, and da da da. Brandon not gonna let nothing happen to us.
That is not correct.
And so when they walked in, it was just a whole bunch of men inside the room. And it was another girl in there too, but she was scared for her life too. But anyway, they go inside the room. And so, they just like a little uncomfortable at first. Brandon comes in like maybe 5 minutes later. He tells Tiffany like, from here on out, you worth $75 to $100, depends on what they ask for. And he tell Kayla, you worth the same thing. So Tiffany like, what? Like, what are you talking about? $75 to $100? Like, what you mean what they ask for? Da 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 da. Like, give me my phone back. Like, I'm not finna stand here with these niggas. I don't even know what you talking about. And so Brandon raises his hands up and he slaps Tiffany and beat her ass. Go down to the floor. This is that. So Tiffany just sit over there. Like, I mean, not Tiffany. Kayla. Kayla's the girlfriend, right? Okay. So Kayla, she just like, you know, oh my God, she trying to act like she don't know. She never been in this situation before. So she falls down to the floor with her friend. Like, come on, girl, just stop. Just like, you know, don't say nothing to him.
Wait a damn minute. What?
And so then Brandon pulls out a gun. He holds it up to Tiffany's head like, you know, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, I just told you what your prices was. You're going to be in here for a couple of hours. I'll come back and get you later. So Tiffany like, I'm not doing shit. So she like spit in his face or whatever. And so he wiped the shit off. Y'all, this, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm getting mad telling this story, but come on. She stands up or whatever. She started crying, da 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 da. And, you know, she's standing there, like, talking to Kayla, like, you for real? Like, you for real? You set me up to come down to Miami to fucking hoe out with your ass? You done set me out with your hoe ass, bitch ass, scary ass, listen to a big bro ass boyfriend? So Kayla like, I didn't even know, da 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 da. He ain't never did this before. But let me tell y'all, bitches like this,
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
Tiffany, like, you know, freaks out. She crying. She's having like a full-on panic attack. I hate to tell y'all this, but, you know, she was able to get to the next room where Brandon was supposedly be sitting at or whatever. She gets to the next room. Her and Kayla go back to the room. She not fucking with Kayla at this point. At this point, she want to beat Kayla ass. She want to fight Kayla and da-da-da, but at this point, she's still very vulnerable because she still don't have her phone. So y'all, look, never, ever, 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 ever go out of town with these bitches you can't trust. I don't care if you've been knowing this hoe from diapers. Like, you got to, I don't know how you supposed to know who's really there for you or not. I really don't, because I tell you all the time I got fucked over by a bitch that I was in diapers with, but you know, it's just like, I don't know. Like, y'all, this is crazy. She tells me that, you know, Brandon comes in the room a couple of hours later, and so he tries to apologize for her. He tries to apologize to Kayla, like,
You know, baby, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? It's all about business. I'm gonna take care of you. We're gonna go out tonight. I'll take care of you and Tiffany and da 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 da.
you could tell the bitch ego hurt, but this is exactly like what bitches be looking for in niggas. They used to niggas not treating them like shit. Like, they used to niggas always saying, you a bitch, you a hoe, you ain't gonna never be shit in life. They used to this. Although they got all the book sense in the world, bitches don't have common sense. Tiffany over there like, bitch, y'all got me fucked up. So long story short on that, he ends up giving them their phone backs or whatever. He just like, y'all don't call the fucking police. I'm telling the story too fast because she said that hold on. He said that he did not give the phone back within like a couple of days, within like 3 days or whatever. So within 3 days, y'all, they still standing in this motel, and you know, he bringing their ass McDonald's to eat and stuff like that. After the fact that he did just jump on Tiffany, and she got a black fucking eye, y'all. Tiffany eye swole as hell, and her lip bust. So he didn't get a phone back until like 3 days later, and you know what I'm saying, he only feeding them McDonald's. And she said she really couldn't eat, but at some point you gotta eat. So she ended up munching on the shit. He ended up coming in 3 days later and, you know, giving them their phones back and, you know, trying to regain their trust, telling Kayla, like, you know, baby, you know, I got you, and da da da. And so Tiffany calls someone that's actually, she's not really a friend of hers, but someone that she kind of trusts that's already out there in Miami or whatever. She calls her and she's like, hey, you know, girl, where you at? Like, how far are you from Fort Lauderdale? And so the friend calls her like, bitch. So she rejecting the call, and so she like, no, just text me. And so she like, bitch, what are you? I ain't talked to your ass in years. Like, how you been? Da da da. She like, girl, what are you? Like, I'm trying to get some help right now. And so the friend sends her the address, and so she looks up like from how far her location currently is from the friend house. And so she like, girl, I got some shit to tell you, but what I really need you to do is to send me an Uber, and I'm gonna send you the address. And so, cause the man still had their wallets or whatever. But anyway, so long story short, the girl like, girl, I got you. So she sends the Uber to the location, but she didn't get the location sent directly to the hotel. She got it sent to the gas station, or it was something like down the street. Wherever they said it was nothing. Like, it was trees and stuff. It was kind of like a lighted area, like somewhat down the street, but it was kind of like across the street. So I'm assuming it was kind of like a gas station, but yeah, so she said that that's what she told the girl to send the Uber or whatever. And so she had said that she was just watching out the window and, you know, trying to see. And so she was like, can you just give me an update every time the Uber coming? Da, da, da. Meantime, between time, Brandon checking in and out the room. And so he like, y'all, I got something else for y'all to do tonight. And so Tiffany like, I'm not doing nothing else for you. And he like, hold a gun up. He like, bitch, you gonna do what the fuck I told you to do. Like, I gave you your phone back. But when she like got a son to go back home to and da da da. So he like, yeah, you gonna do this tonight and I'm gonna let you go tomorrow. So she was just like, you know, okay, all right, whatever you say, you know, cause he let me have my phone. You know what I'm saying? So girl, she texts the girl like, bitch, how far is the Uber? The Uber like 10 minutes away. She's like, girl, I'm shaking. So she said she had to go to the bathroom. She had to use the bathroom, da da da. She like, at this point, y'all, she didn't want to get her bags or nothing to take it to the fucking Uber or nothing. So whatever was left at the fucking motel, she left it there. But she went to the bathroom, y'all, to like stall from Kayla picking up on like, girl, what you got going on? Who you talking to? You know what I'm saying? Because Kayla doing whatever she want to do for her man. She's going to do whatever she want to do for her man. Because in some sort in her mind, she believe he's going to marry her one day. But baby, your nigga is a runner. Tiffany gets a call from the friend and say, yeah, the Uber is 5 minutes away. Be there. This the type of car they pulling up in. Da 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 da. So she like, girl, I'm across the street. I'm standing at the window. I'm watching right now. She see the car pulling up. And so she like, hey, I need to step outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, for a minute, I need some fresh air to smoke a cigarette. You know, she just coming up with any type of excuse. And so, you know, Kayla like, you know, I'm finna come out there with you. And she like, hey, I don't need you to come with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not fucking with you right now. Bitch, I don't want to talk to you right now. Give me a minute. You know what I'm saying? And so she like, Kayla like, oh, well, we need to talk. We need to discuss what happened the other night because Brandon didn't mean to beat on you. Long story short, she just bullshit her. And so Tiffany's just looking at her like, bitch, get the fuck out my face before I beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? And so you know how you get the alert and it says, you know, depart in 5 minutes if you're not here. And so that's when, you know, the girl that she ended up calling, she calling Tiffany like, bitch, where you at? The people outside? Tiffany like, I'm finna go out right now. So she closes the door behind her. She go outside. She stands at the corner, you know, acting like she finna get ready to smoke a cigarette. And next thing you know, the bitch start running. She runs across the street. She get inside the Uber and she takes off. And so she lay down in the Uber and stuff like, she just like, you know, thank you God I made it, you know, because she checking, trying to see if they follow her. She said when she made it to the friend, she broke down crying to the friend like she was on her knees, and she was like, you would not believe what I have been through these last couple of days. Like, her and the friend, you know, they sitting down, they talking, they having dinner and stuff like that. The friend taking care of her. She telling her like how she ain't got her cards and stuff. She helping her like, you know, get through life and cancel all her cards, and she helps her get a flight back to Houston. She gets the flight back to Houston or whatever, and you know, within like months and months later, she says she blocked Kayla, but Kayla ends up hitting her up from a fake page on Facebook.
And who is this girl?
And she was just like, hey, I'm very sorry about what had happened to us when we was down in Miami. You know, I'm not talking to that guy no more, and this and that. Like, it's really shameful what all you had to go through and da da da. Like, I didn't expect all that stuff to happen to us. And so she was just like, she was thinking to herself, like, should I just tell her that I forgive her to go find her to whoop her ass?
A girl have beef with me, she gonna have beef with me forever.
She had just wrote her a long message about how much she just really could never forgive her, and she couldn't believe that happened to her. And, you know, she can't believe that she put her in that situation behind a nigga. And it's like, girl, after all the niggas that I have to save you from, I'm still the only bitch here for you. And you put me through that with a nigga. And the girl really was just like, you know, she pregnant now, and you know, she got caught up in a situation with a nigga that don't love her.
Bitch, you ain't looking like I care, no.
And she was just saying, like, if they ever wanted to, you know, rehash things or whatever, she was open to it. And I don't blame my girl Tiffany. Tiffany said, bitch, you can rot in hell. But see, my thing is, like, in a situation like that, do you really, you know, forgive that person because they haven't matured yet and they just sick about niggas? Or is it like, bitch, you know he was gonna fuck us up like that. Even if he did or didn't, you didn't even have my back. You wanted to go along and let them niggas run a train on us for your sake of the relationship. Because you're lonely, you're miserable. Y'all, I don't know. I don't know. And I'm not even going to say what I would do in that situation because I don't know. I don't know, man. Y'all do have to watch the backs of y'all friends who are crazy about men, because I have put this on my Instagram a couple of times. Like, a lot of men do not like y'all best friends. They don't like their girlfriends, friends, best friends, and da da da. They only tolerate the best friends to keep the arguments and stuff at ease when it comes down to you giving them coochie. But at the end of the day, if you got a best friend who's single and she's free-spirited and stuff like that, your nigga 9 times out of 10 probably don't like her ass. I don't know. I just know. I know for a fact that pillow talk is a motherfucker. I know that bitches like this would choose a nigga over you, and you have been this bitch friend for 15 plus years, and she only been knowing this man for probably not even 6 weeks, and she'll choose his ass over you. Because at the end of the day, if these niggas fuck me over, who I turn to? My friends. Y'all be careful out here. Look, if y'all enjoyed this video, I'll see y'all in the next one.
Let's go! Drop it down low. Drop down, drop it down low. Low, low, low to the bar.